Okay, welcome back to the Philip Master ground where we witnessing the second semi-final between Choiseul Craft Masters and the Mabouya Valley Renegades. And Mabouya Valley sent into bat. Another 15 over the side of it. Yeah, T15 rather than T20. So they will run for the teams in a bit. As Merlin Sammy runs away from the road end to and he drives down the ground. That's gone for 4. First boundary of the game. Ked Kadas and Denzel James opening the batting, and Ked Kadas just leaning on this one, and it straight back past the bowler between mid-off and mid-on and down to the boundary for 4. Come on.
Yes, the first boundary of the innings coming off the bat of Ked Kadas. This one being pitched up by Merlin Sami, and Kadas driving it down to the boundary for 4.
So it's Sami into Ked Kadas, and he just plays it down the ground, down in front of him, just popping up the top of the handle, it looks like, and they run through for a quick single. So 7 without loss. And the crowd has really grown in leaps and bounds there. Come on, a large crowd with us in the second game between the Choiseul Craft Masters, who are unbeaten so far, against the Renegades, who, thanks to the inclement weather on Sunday, just scribbling through to the semi-finals. So it's Sammy to Denzel James. And of the glove, it goes. He's looking for a single there, but well stopped in the gully region there by Vince Smith, it looks like. Junior Henry. So no run. 7 without loss. So the Choiseul Craft Masters winning the toss and inserting the Renegades. As it's Merlin Sami into bowl to Denzel James, and he hits it off the edge. It goes down to the third man. He's heading down to the boundary. Will it get there? Now it's 4 runs. So Denzel James having a swipe at this one outside the off stump, peeled off the edge over the man at short third man, and down to the boundary went for 4. So a good first over there. Come on, 11 of the first over.
Yes, considering that this is a 15 over match, that is a good start by the Renegades. 11 coming off the over.
So after over number 1, 11 without loss. And it will be Bronte Best taking it up from the far end, or the Bruceville end. The Bruceville end. So those of you who are following the Champions League this week, Manchester United, another 4 past the opposition. As is Bronte Best bowling to Ked, because he's down and having a big swing there. And a loud appeal. Umpire unmoved. Umpire unmoved, so the score remains 11 without loss.
Again, we see Ked Kadas deciding to come down the wicket and have a huge swing at this one, Brian. Not making contact in the mind of the umpire, and so given not out.
Yes, but come on. I'm not sure how much of the first game that Ked Kadas saw, but really and truly, despite the fact it's a 15 over affair, there's really no need for that sort of approach. So is Bronte Best bowling to Ked Kadas. He bowls And Kadas hits it in the air. It's going, it's going, it's gone. It's 6 runs. 6 runs there. Over mid-wicket there. And the man on the mid-wicket boundary thought he had a chance. He is pedaling backwards, but only watching it go into the boundary for 6.
Yes, this was a much better shot by Kadas, this time deciding to stay in his crease and simply hit the ball through the line, and he coming off with 6 runs.
Yes, so it's Bronte Best into Kadas. Outside. Oh, this was a slow delivery and he's out! He's out! A slow delivery. And Kadas was into the shot long before, only succeeded in hitting into the air where it got an extra cover.
Again, like we saw in the earlier match, Brian, when the bowlers have used the variation, they have used it to some good effect, and we see Kadas losing his wicket here, playing this ball way too early, and in the end gifting a simple catch to the fielder at a short extra cover.
Yes, again, as we said, the pitch not really coming on. The ball pitched up, and Kadas was into the drive, ball stopping on him, and all he succeeded in doing was just lobbing a catch up to the man at extra cover. So as I was saying earlier, I'm not sure how much of the first game that they saw, but if they were really watching the first game, they would have realized that the pitch is a slow pitch, it's not coming on, and they need to hang back a bit and wait for the bad deliveries. So the first wicket goes down, 17 for 1. And Kadas, I don't know if I could call him a former national because he has lost his place in the national senior team, but still, I still think he has what it takes to fight his way back if he wants to. And losing his wicket here early as the second over. So Craig Emmanuel, the captain, has come in as Bronte Best bowls, and Emmanuel stabs this one down in front of him. So the medium pace, as if they're on, is just about bowling, just about just back of a length, having the batsman in doubt whether to come forward or to drive at the ball.
Yes, we see again pace off the ball is really worked for the bowling sides this evening. Bowlers able to hit the right areas, and the batsmen are struggling at times to time the deliveries.
Yep, so the captain in his last inning, he really lit up the ground against Grosvenor Knights, so he's coming at number 3. And this one is short, and he swings at it down the leg side. And the umpire signals one over the shoulder. So it's 17 for 1. We're into over number 2. As Bronte Best into Craig Emmanuel, and he watches this one go outside the off stump. So at the end of over number 2 is 17 for 1, Kovon.
Yes, the Mabouya Renegades losing their first wicket in that over, that of Kadas, and they would be hoping with the captain out there that he could come and lay the platform for the batsmen to follow.
Yes, and as I said in the game against Grosvenor Knights, as the captain last inning, he came in at 3 and he struck the ball to all parts of the ground in making a half century. But we need to quickly say that the pitch conditions are a lot different to the pitch conditions last week Saturday. So it's Travis Gifford to take over from Merlin Sammy, who bowled from the road end. 17 without loss. The umpires for this game, Roylin Cooper and Matthew John. So Eagle Eye Joe taking a well-deserved rest. I'm sure he's going to put himself in view of the Icy Girls as Travis Gifford bowls, and he hits it this one aerially to mid-off and picks up a single. That's Denzel James, and so when we can see the batsman having a little difficulty adjusting to the pace and bounce of the pitch.
Like you pointed out earlier, Brian, what would have been key was that for the players knowing that they're playing the second match of the evening, having a look at the first game to see what the wicket is offering, that would have put them in good stand for their innings and their turn at the wicket.
Yes, as it's Gifford, he'll be bowling to Craig Emmanuel and pushes forward off the edge, and he's caught! He's caught behind, again, the right area there. Craig Emmanuel was pushing forward off the edge, and keeper Jason Simon did the rest.
Yes, again, the bowler able to land that ball in that right probing area, and the batsman are not looking too comfortable in terms of judging the pace and bounce of the wicket. All he succeeded in doing is finding the edge to the gloves of the wicket keeper.
Yes, and the bowlers, Travis Gifford and Best, both of them bowling that right area. That area where you're not too sure whether you should come forward or drive at the ball. This time Emmanuel was pushing uncertainly forward, and it took the edge and threw to the wicket keeper. So 18 for 2. And the new batsman in, Shadrach Descat. Shadrach Descat is a young player talked about a lot. So let us see. Last game he was a very busy player. Had a little cameo until he got out.
And what the Mabouya Valley Renegades would require right now is their batsmen to stay in the wicket, to stay at the wicket. They would need them to settle down and at least keep the score over.
Right, you're so correct. Right now, 2 wickets down, 2 crucial wickets. So the 2 batsmen now need to settle in. 15 overs is quite a lot of overs. A lot of overs to bat. So Shadrach Descat and Denzel James have their work cut out. So it's Travis Gifford took a wicket off his first ball, and Descat is out and driving, and he goes for a quick single. There's a bit of danger in that there, but they get home. So 19 for 2. And in the last 3 games, 2 games, the third game was washed out for the Renegades. Denzel James has been playing more like the sheet anchor role. He's opened the inning and he has been batting deep into the inning. So that will be required of him again today. As it's Gifford bowls to, this one. This one was a short delivery and making a lot of slow. And Denzel James was on the back foot waiting and just fended it off the chest, not knowing what to do. He was in no man's land there. And at the end of the day, just played it out in front of him. Fortunately
for the batsman, there is no fielder close enough who could have gotten on to the end of that. So he's able to survive.
Well, so far, doesn't look like Denzel James is one of the batsmen who favors the pull shot. So it's Gifford bowls, and again it's short, and he's just playing it in front of him. And the way he's going there, I wouldn't be surprised if keeper or Alexander brings somebody close, or Denzel James himself pops the ball back to the bowler.
And again, we find the bowler, he's hitting the right line and length, and he's constantly been troubling the batsman with that sort of line and length.
So it's Travis Gifford bowling to Denzel James. And again, he tries to play it down for a single, but there's really no pace on that delivery. So it just goes out to the man at backward point. No run. So you end of the third over. It's 19 for 2. So, from the top end, it will be Bronte Best again.
We need some space. Forward.
Bronte Best to continue from the Bruceville end. Has picked up 1 wicket so far.
We see the captain Audi Alexander just making some slight changes to the field.
And best bowls to Shadrach Descat. He hits it down to mid-on where they pick up a single. Takes the score on to 20. 20 for 2 and we do over number 4. So it's 20 for 2.
Right, not dead.
Off. Mid off. And this one, James just hit it into the offside. Short third man. Pick up a single. So the score moves on to 21.
Right now the boundaries are a little bit difficult to come by, so the Renegades doing the right thing, Brian. They're looking to rotate their strike.
Okay, yeah, looking to turn over the strike. So it's Bronte Best. He'll be bowling to Shadrach Descat. He bowls and short, and he plays it into the cover region. The man there, Valad Setaj, not fielding cleanly, but not allowing a run. Shadrach Descat again looks very busy as he's out there, but the pitch not one where the ball is coming through, so he'll have to readjust his game as he's back and across. Is it into the extra cover region? No run. And a large crowd there this evening, Kavon.
Yes, the stands are pretty packed.
The Friday evening crowd. And a lot of persons were not expecting any cricket this evening with all the rains that fell last evening and this morning. As we see Bronte Best over the wicket to Shadrach Descat and wide signal. 22 for 2. The big final on Sunday from 4 o'clock. As Bronte Best bowls to Shadrach Descat, he drives down the ground, but he only get one. So 23 for 2. 23 for 2. This is 23 for 2. Bronte Best bowling over number 4. Don't forget it's a 15 overs aside of fair because of the late start. So it's Best again, bowling to James, and he hits it hard into the ground. Not a chance. And that brings it over to an end, 23 for 2. And so far the Craft Masters bowlers are keeping the run rate down and keeping the Renegades on a little leash right now. The boundary is not coming, and sort of drying up the run so far.
Yes, this is the sort of start that the Craft Masters would have wanted from the bowlers. They are not only delivering the wickets, but they have also restrained the Renegade batsmen in terms of the runs.
Yes, so 23 for 2. And it will be Travis Gifford again. He'll be bowling from the road end.
It's 23 for 2 on the floor. And please, people in front of that, keep going to your right. Keep going down to the right. The stands are empty. To your right, the next step.
So Shadrach Descat in strike. He'll be facing Travis Gifford, who bowls now, and he pushes ball, leaving the bat in the air, but not close to any fieldsman. Shadrach Descat looks like a batsman who doesn't like to be hemmed in or kept quiet. So it's Gifford to Descat, and he plays it off the pads there, and they run through for a single, so he got some bat onto it. Takes the score on to 24. And as I was saying, the big final is on Sunday. At 12 o'clock, we have the third place playoff. And at 4 o'clock, the big final. The Avatar City Blasters have already secured one of those spots. And the winner tonight will secure the second spot. So, it's Gifford bowling to James. And James tries to work this one off the pads, not making any contact with the bat. Of the pads, it runs into the offside. No run. And he goes down and does a little gardening. So Denzel James over the last couple of games has not really looked the part. He has not been able to really get the ball away. I mean, he has lasted in terms of being at the crease, but has not really put many runs on the board. As Gifford bowls this one, foliage delivery. Hits to long off, and the man that makes a tumbling save as they go through for 2. So 2 more runs to the total. 26 for 2. And into over number 5. Matthew John is umpire Matthew John is saying something. So somebody seems to be encroaching on the field, a spectator, or maybe one of the players on the bench. Okay, so all is well. Travis Gifford running into bowl to Denzel James. Full deliveries into the air. Will it be out caught? 2-man circle. He takes the catch and he's out. He's out. Denzel James, he flings his bat. Not a good sign. And Denzel James goes a full delivery there, cover on, and hit it straight down the man at long off's throat. And another wicket goes down.
So yes, we see the Mabouya Valley Renegades losing their 3rd wicket, and Brian, I must admit that is not a good sign for the Renegades.
Yes, the Renegades at this point just gifting the wicket to the opposition. And the new batsman in looks like Chad Polius? No. Oh, Dale Stanio. Dale not among the batters in the first couple games. So he gets his opportunity today. Dale Stanio, again, another player who was been through the youth ranks, played under 15. Also part of the under 9 national and has been called into trials on a number of occasions for the senior team. Has been one of the mainstays of the Mabouya Valley team in the district competition. And this one, we saw Denzel James trying to hit this one through the onside and came off the outside edge of the bat and traveled to the man not long off. So the crowd, there's something to cheer about there. We can't see from our vantage point. As Shadrach Descat is facing up to Travis Gifford. And he drives back past the bowler to long.
They score 27 for 3. They're currently going at 5.4 runs and over.
Okay. So far the teams batting first have had the advantage and winning. Maybe Junior Duros can tell us the percentage there. The games played there so far. 7 games played over last weekend. And I think the teams batted first have won nearly all the games. So it's Bronte Best. It's third over. And he'll be bowling to Shadrach Descat. As we said, a youngster who has played for the national under 19s. Also, Winwood's youth team. As he places one down to third man, delicate touch to the down to third man. Single. Descat was playing cricket out in St. Martin, and from all reports had a good series over there. So another young talent coming through, and it'll be Dale Stanio, and it'll be better known as Crumsy. He'll be facing up to Bronte Best, and he's beaten outside the stump there. He is searching for this one there, a little away movement from Bronte Best. So the Renegades seem to be in a bit of bother at this point, Kevon.
Yes, not only are the batsmen finding it difficult to hit those boundaries, they find it also difficult to rotate the strike.
Okay, as he's beaten outside the stump there. Tanyo going for a drive outside the stump. And we see Shadrach Descat trying to do some coaching from the opposite end. But definitely it's a little too late for that. It's 28 for 3. So definitely the Craft Masters with the upper hand at this point. As Best sprints in the bowl to Sanyo, he drives down the ground to long on. He'll pick up a single. As the man from long on boundary, Jamal Lesmo, picks up and a single. $29 for 3. The batsman back in the hut, Denzel James, Craig Emmanuel and Ked Kadas, all back in the pavilion. At the crease, Shadrach Descat and Dale Stanio. As Best sprints the ball to Shadrach Stadium, and he drives back along the track on the onside. The bowler picks up. 29 for 3, and runs very difficult to come by now. it's Bronte Best. Bowling to Shadrach Theodore. Bowls. And he tries to whip this one on the onside, but it's wide. This one Best strained on the leg side there, Kevon. So it's 30 for 3. Bronte Best from the Mola Chic end bowls. And Descartes, this is one through. Well stopped there by the man behind square on the onside. As they go through for a single, a tumbling save there. And they pick up a single. 31 for 3 after 6 overs. So at that rate there, the Renegades might be struggling to get past 80. Kevon.
Yes, and as we saw, runs on the board are crucial. And even with the previous game we saw, despite the fact that Miku Trailblazer had runs on the board, they were not able to prevent Avatar City Blasters from overhauling their total. So the Renegades will need to put on a decent score on the board if they are to have a fighting chance in this second semi-final.
Right. So from the road end, it will be Gifford again. He'll be bowling to Shadrach Descartes. As he drives through the offside, he's going to get, he picks up a single. As a tumbling save there by Merlin Sami. Coming off the extra cover boundary. Saves what will have been a certain boundary there, Kevon.
Yes, we see the craft masters, even though they are on top there, the fielders continue to support their bowlers there. They're putting in the effort.
So it's 32 for 3. 32 for 3. As it's Gifford from the road end. Bowling to Dale Sanyo. It is one in the air, but it's not close to any fielder there. They pick up a single. So the score moves on to 33 for 3. Dale Sanyo just chipping this one over mid wicket and picking up a single. So we're into over number 7 as Gifford bowls to Shadrach Descartes and he drives down to a long off. The man comes off the boundary, picks up. So the score goes up to 34. 34 for 3. And it'll be Dale Sanyo in strike. As Gifford bowls to Sanyo. Sanyo plays on the onside and he pick up a single. One more run to the total, 34. 34 for 3. 35 for 3. And we're still awaiting the sea grips from our friend here. $35 for 3. I'll give us balls to just kind of drive down the ground again. It'll go down to long off. Another single. So now Kevon, they seem to be picking up their stride. Turning over the strike.
Yes, so far we've had 5 singles in the over. So the batsman doing the right thing. If you can't find the ropes, you need to be rotating the strike. And in this over, the batsmen have been doing that quite perfectly.
Right. So it's 36 for 3. We're into over number 7. Short. In the air it goes. It will be out caught. Yes, it's out. He takes the catch. And this one was short. And Stanio trying to help it over square leg. It high up on the bat and been caught behind square. And Stanio goes for 3.
And again, the Mabouya Valley Renegades losing a wicket when they shouldn't be losing a wicket. Stanio going caught behind square leg, looking to heave this one away. And Renegades are now 36 for 4 at the end of over number 7.
Yes, and probably Stanio would have been better served trying to hit the ball through the offside. Because he really tried to pull it from way outside your stump behind square. Hitting high up on the bat. And again, as we said, the pitch not a one with not too much space on. So hitting high up on the bat and being caught easily behind square. So 36 for 4. So the new batsman in. Magaran Shulut. Magaran Shulet. 46 for 4. After 7 overs.
Please stay in front of the bat. Do not come out. Everybody need to stand. Come and stand in front of the bat.
I hit this one through mid-wicket. Man on the boundary picks up Jamal Lesmore and they go for a single. Oh, you skip out there on the boundary. So 37 for 4. And the Renegades in more trouble. Descott is there on 10. So, Merlin Sami from the Molishik end or the Bruceville end, bowling to Shadrach, Theodore, Shadrach, Descott. And he's beaten aside Yossam. $37 for 4. So it's Sami bowling to Shadrach. And he's hit down the leg side and he might. He's out! He's out! He's run out. Shadrach Theodore missed down the leg, missed the ball and he was looking for the run there. And the ball thrown in by the keeper and he's given out.
And once again, Brian, we see another Renegade wicket falling, and the procession, Brian, continues with batsmen coming in and not staying for too long. We just see Shadrach Descott, as you said, losing his wicket. Probably a bit too anxious in looking to get to the non-strikers end, and in the end, losing his wicket.
Yes, as I said, Shadrach just got a busy player. He missed the ball and he was on his way. Not getting back in time. And being run out. So, Renegades falling further into the mire. 37 for 5. So half the wickets in the hut.
Brian, the way things are going, one has to wonder whether or not they'll even last their 15 overs.
Yes, that too. And the way they're going, some people are going to have an early evening. So, Sami to. And he's it in the air, he's running backward, he won't get there. Picks up 2. Alex Joseph. In for his first game, I think. Yep. Takes the score up to 39 for 5. Alex Joseph, an opening batsman by nature. Known for his goalkeeping. Plays for the Babano team, but they're currently out of the Black Hat competition.
The umpire asking us to stand back a bit, stay away from the line.
Once again, umpire join, just asking some of the spectators there, Brian, to try not to encroach on the playing area.
Yep, as Sami bowls to Alex Joseph when he drives down the ground. They're looking for 2. Will they go for 2? No. Single. 40 for 5. And immediately we see Alex Joseph in a no-nonsense mood come on. So whether wickets are falling or not, he is going to go for his shots. As it's Sami will be bowling to Schuller. And he drives down the ground. Man from long on runs in, picks up. 1 more run. 41 for 5. And definitely the Mabouya Valley Renegades on the back foot there. So after 8 overs, 5 wickets are down and 41 runs on the board. So, bowling change from the top end or the road end, the airport end. It will be Valer Setaj, left arm orthodox spinner. Also won national colors at the youth level. Played the first 2 games. He was left out of the team and he's back in. Well, the scorer Junior De Rose is saying 120 would be a competitive total, but first of all you need to score 120.
Yes, I think Gary Maffrey was in agreement that had his side scored 15, 16 more runs, he believed they would have come out on the winning end. So a total of 120, 125 seems the target that this team should be aiming for.
Okay, so this ball from Valer Setaj, Schuller just stabbed it out in front of him. No run. Setaj again, and we bowl into Schuller, and Schuller can be a very destructive batsman as well. Comes, bowls, and back, and he tries to pull this one around. Not making contact. But he'd be well advised to have a look first. Try and see what the pace of the bounce looks like as Valer Setaj is in bowling to. He pulls, and that's gone for 6. No 2 ways about it. Onto the roof of the stand it goes. And it's gone for 6. But we need many more of those 6s to get to 120.
Yes, we see Setaj just deciding to bowl this one more on the shorter end, and McGarren just leans back and has a go at this one and is able to come up with 6 runs. And like you rightly said, his side will be needing a lot more of those if they are to post a competitive score tonight.
Yes, and I suspect that's the shot he was looking for the ball before, but just missed it. But this time he was able to get under it and hit it onto the roof of the stands behind square for 6. So the slow bowlers might need to pull the length back a bit. Or go a little further up. As a replacement ball comes in. Both McGarren Shulet and McGarren and Alex Joseph. They are both attacking batsmen. As this one again is short and he looks to pull it to the onside and missing. As he goes down the track and does some gardening. Valet Sataj again bowling to McGarren Shulet. This one a quicker delivery, just tapped out in front of him and they go for a quick single. And he has had a throw at the stumps. There is Audie Alexander. The run was always on. There was really no need to have a throw there, but just give away an extra run. Takes the score on to 49 for 5. At this Valet Sataj, this time he'll be bowling to Alex. No, the ball to Shulet again. And he's down on one knee and sweeps it behind square. And they go for a single. The man running back there picks up. One more run. No, of the pass it went there, so it made no contact at the bat. And 50 is up.
Yes.
47 of 56 deliveries with 2 4s and 2 6s. So, although slow going, but they've gotten to the 50, first landmark, I guess.
Yes, and I believe the Mabouya Valley Renegades would want these two batsmen to as much as possible bat through the innings.
Yes. As much as possible. They would want them to take them as close as possible to 100 and maybe beyond. But they have another 6 overs to do that. 36 balls. So, Sammy bowls him and he try to hit it on the pad. And they go through for a quick single. Of the pad it is, yes. So leg by. 51. So despite the fact that 5 wickets are down, Kovon, the batsmen still looking to go for their shots. $51 for 5. As Sammy bowls to give Alex Joseph and he flicks it up the path, he's gone down to long leg. They come for one, they come back for the second. So 2 more runs. Taking the score to 53. $53 for 5. So they've put on a partnership of 16 so far. So it's Sammy, and he'll be bowling to Alex Joseph, left-handed Alex Joseph. As a slight adjustment in the middle of the field, long leg has been brought further around. As Sammy bowling to Alex Joseph. And this one is off. He tried to flick to the onside. Again, this one not coming through of the top edge and being caught. So another wicket goes down. The wicket of Alex Joseph. Caught for 5.
Again, like you said, the ball just holding up on the batsman and he was through with the shot a bit too early, and all he succeeded in doing was edging that one straight up, and the keeper completing a simple catch means that the Renegades are now 53 for 6 in over number 10.
Right, so further and further they go into the mire. So I look like Zachary Edmond is making his way to the crease. Another young player who did a lot of youth cricket. But he has not blossomed into the senior level. Has showed glimpses of potential. So tonight might be the night they will need him to come in and show some work. But a lot of batsmen have got out tonight. Kavon has been trying to play the ball to the onside. And on a wicket as such as this way, a pitch such as this where the ball is not coming through, it's stopping. They're just gifting the wickets.
Yes, we see the batsmen, none of them really applying themselves in terms of staying at the wicket to get a better judgment of the pace and bounce in this wicket.
So Sami is be bowling to Edmund, and he misses out. This one misses out on making contact there outside the off stump. Plays at it, misses and goes through to the wicket keeper. 53 for 6. And I must say, Kavon, the score, they're not really a reflection of how the pitch has played. Sami bowling to Edmund, and he just plays this one down in front of him. No run. 53 for 6. As umpire Matthew John just inspects the popping crease. As Sami goes back to his mark. And he'll be bowling to Zachary Edmund. And he jumps back on the stumps and tries to play it on the onside. It's hit on the thigh there and no run. So at the end of over number 10, it's 53 for 6. 53 for 6. Kavon and the Renegades found themselves in a rut and they just cannot get out of.
Yes, it looks like they're unable to really get the scoreboard ticking over there. They're struggling to put bat on ball, and when they actually do put bat on ball, it seems that they're simply giving catches to the craft masters who so far have been looking clinical in the field. They've taken all the opportunities, and because of that, we see the Renegades 53 for 6.
Yes, the craft masters have put the pressure on from the word go, and the Renegades have not been able to get out of it. They have been hemmed in, and it's Christian Shallery, brought on from the top, from the road end, and he'll be bowling to Shulet. Shulet has been there, he's on 10. So it's Shallery bowling to Shulet. Shot, and he pulls this one to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. Does well to keep it to 1. .54 for 6. Not too good a ball first up. So it's Christian Shallery bowling to Zachary Edmund. Bowls, and he hits this one only as far as the bowler. No run. 54 for 6. And the Renegades really struggling here this evening, Kavon.
Yes, we look at the run rate. It's only 5.23 runs and over.
And he hits this one in the air. Another one in the air. He's going to be out caught. And the catch taken. Catch taken. Zachary Edmond trying to hit this one over extra cover. Only succeeded in hit it to the man at extra cover. So another wicket goes down. 54 for 7. As Zachary Edmond makes his way back to the pavilion.
And I believe, Brian, that the real question now is whether or not the Mabouya Valley Renegades will be able to even last their 15 overs.
Right. But Zachary Edmond, all he had to do was to give the strike to Choiseul, who is the more accomplished batsman. Yep. So it looks like Magar and Choiseul might be left stranded at one end.
Now it's left to him to farm the strike, Brian, to see as much as possible that he gets most of the strike and try to capitalize, Brian, to hopefully post a decent score on the board for Mabouya Valley Renegades.
Well, from this point on, what might be a decent total. Shawi bowls and Choiseul hits this one. They take one. It's only one as the man from the mid-wicket boundary, Junior Henry, picks up. And they go through for a single. So 55 for 7. In danger of being the lowest total in the SPL so far. Grosley at the owner of 72. So Wade Hippolyte, the new batsman, as Shalry bowls to Hippolyte. Short, and he tries to hammer it to the offside, only able to hit it hard into the pitch, and no run. .55 for 7. Over number 11. So 4 overs after this one. As Shalry bowls to Hippolyte, and he goes from almighty swing outside the awesome and missing. So that brings over number 11 to an end. And Kovon, it's the Renegades behind the 8th ball, 55 for 7.
Like you said earlier in the night, Brian, it looks like these guys might not make 80. For their sake, I hope they try to get up to that score, because it's possible that 80 might not even be enough on this track.
Yes, but the cricket being the game, the old adage, it's never over until it's over, or game of shifting fortunes and glorious uncertainties. So an over too can make a difference, as Alvinus Simon comes into the attack, and he'll be bowling to Choiseul, Albert Choiseul, Mogaran Choiseul, sorry. Anyway, so it's Simon to Choiseul, short, and he pulls this one around, but only as far as the skipper at mid-wicket. No run. So Choiseul shows that no matter what, he's going to go for the shot. As Simon again to Choiseul, shot, and he hits this one over extra cover into the fence for 6. So this one, Choiseul was waiting on the back foot and hit it over extra cover for 6, muscling it over extra cover for 6.
Yes, we see Alvinus Simon just slowing that one up, and the batsman being given enough time for him to free his arms. He was able to hit this one over the deep extra cover field for 6 runs.
So Simon, they get to 61 for 7. Simon again bowling to Choiseul. Oh, and this one, the shot goes over the head, and they'll come back for the second. As Shalry goes into some muddy territory there. And 2 buys. So 63 for 7. $63 for 7. As Simon again bowling to Alvina Simon bowling to Shulet, and he sings it one over square leg, but he only get one and picks up a single. So McGarn Shulet was looking to deposit one over square leg and curve on, but not making full connection and restricted to a single. 64 for 7. Oh, this one is just, he tries to turn it off the legs, but only succeeded in scooping it up to square leg position, short square leg, and they run through for a single. 65 for 7. 65 for 7. As Alvina Simon is into Shulet, and he pulls this one to mid wicket, and maybe a run out there. But the batsman get home. Doing a short, and Shulet was pulling this one. And they pick up another single. So 66 for 7 after 12 overs. Six or 7 go on, and just 3 more over, 18 balls left. That'll be Christian Shallery to continue. $66 for 7. Bowls to Shulet, and if Shulet hits it through mid-wicket, they'll be looking for 2, but they will not go for 2. Junior Henry is quickly off the boundary. 1 more to the score, 67. 67 for 7. We're into the 13th over. And he'll be bowling to Wade Hippolyte. And Hippolyte goes for a big swing, and the appeal goes up. I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Goes through to the umpire, and no. The umpire, Rodin Cooper, says not out. So Christian Shallery bowling to Wade Hippolyte. The score is 67 for 7, the Renegades. And this one going past the chest there, making some height, this one. An effort ball there from Christian Shallery. So the 2 games really are contrasting 2 games there. This one, batsman struggling. The ball, though in the first game is struck, but this game the batsman struggling a lot more. Oh, and this one is going to go down to the boundary for 4. It was this one was short, and Wade Hippolyte was looking for the pull shot and also looking to take evasive action. And they took a top edge there. Come on, down to the boundary went for 4.
So you call that an evasive pull by the batsman?
Yes, an evasive pull. Took a top edge and went for 4, so it's now 71 for 7. So they and this one he hits it 2 extra cover there. They're looking for the single, no run. So it seems that they will go past the 72 made by Choiseul. We end in the 13th over. It's 71 for 7. So after this over, there are 2 overs to go. They try to go to get up to 90 as Shawi bowls. And he goes for a big swing outside the awesome and misses. So 13 overs completed, 71 for 7, 2 overs left. And if they need to get anywhere close to 90 or even 100, Choiseul will have to go berserk.
Yes, he will really have to put the two other bowlers left to bowl the 2 overs in the innings to the sword. And I guess we could say that the Choiseul Craft Masters, they've really been taking their notes from the first game we saw earlier, because the bowlers have really been hitting the right areas, Brian, and because of this, we see the Mabouya Valley Renegade batsmen have been struggling to put bat on ball and to accumulate runs.
Yes, for the entire inning so far, it has been tough going for the Renegades. Most of it had to do with the batsmen just looking to play across the line on a pitch where the ball is not coming on, rather than playing the ball up in the V, looking to get the gaps and put away the bad deliveries. Everybody is looking to swing to the fences. So it's Jamal Lesmore, and he bowled into Choiseul. Balls, and he hits it. He's out caught. He's out caught. First delivery. Short ball, wide outside the off stump. Trying to hit over mid-wicket, Kavon, and only succeeded in a catch to the man at short mid-wicket.
Well, like you just pointed out, we see that the batsmen are favoring the leg side, and this one a short ball given, but outside the off stump, and we see the batsman McGarren looking to hit this one away, probably over mid-wicket, and only succeeding in giving the bowler a return catch, which he gladly accepts.
Well, as we saw earlier, the previous over, he got a similar delivery and he hit it over extra cover for 6. So it was kind of strange. This ball, similar, and he tried to hit from outside the house and hit over mid-wicket. So 71 for 8. So the new batsman in, Christian Aj, another player who has been in the national senior team. So it's 71 for 8. As this one is down the leg side and he tries to turn it off the pads. It comes off the pads. $71 for 8. So it's Jamal Lesmore bowls. Aj as a wide. Outside the awesome going further away. 72 for 8. All right, yeah, go back. Another wide there from Jamal Lesmore. $73 for 8. As is Jamal Lesmore bowling to Christian Aj. Outside the also another wide. 74. So it's 74 for 8. As Lesmore again bowling to Aj, and he swings this one. Will it be caught? It's gone for 6. Yes, it does. Gone for 6. This one was shot and Aj into his wicket and pulled this one over the man at mid wicket for 6. Taking this score to 80. So they've gone to the mark of 80.
So after taking a wicket off his first ball and delivering a hat-trick of wides, we see that the third legal delivery of this over being dispatched over mid-wicket for 6.
Okay, so it's Jamal Lesmore bowls and Aj just push out into the cover region. Offers He put it a single. He says, no, thank you. 80 for 8. Lesmore into Setter. And he swings this one. That's where it's gone. It's gone down the long off for 4. 4 more runs to the total. 84 for 4, 84 for 8. So they might just get up to 100. Come on.
Yes, we're seeing with Christian Ange coming in, he's really looking to put bat to ball, and of the 4 deliveries he's faced so far, he's already scored 10 runs with 1-4 and 1-6.
Okay, so Lesmore into Ange, and he goes for a big swing outside the also and misses, so he goes to back keeper. So over. So after 14 overs, it's 84 for 8. 84 for 8 after 8 overs. 84 for 8 after 14 overs. If the final over to be bowled, and it will be bowled by Christian Shalry. So it's Christian Shalry bowling to Wade, but his down, it goes down to the fine leg. He slide there by Travis Gifford, and it goes for 4. This one from Christian Shalry was aiming on the leg side. Wade, but it had a wild swing, and it hit the inside edge, going past the keeper and the man at short fine leg, and down to the boundary for 4. So 4 welcome runs there. Go on.
Yes, I think the Renegades right now will take them whatever way they come.
Right, so it's Christian Shalry bowling to Wade Hippolyte, and he hits it one to extra cover, and they're going for a quick single there. And it's Christian Ange running across to his right and picks up. It's Valet Sataj to his right and picks up, taking the score on to 89 for 8, and we're in the final over of the inning. 15 overs aside. $89 for 8 as Shalry into Ash this time, and he swings at this one. Where is it gone? He doesn't take the catch, and they'll go back for the second. Yes, they come hurrying home for the second. So this one went off the edge. The man at third man was running in. Probably with the soft conditions there, not getting it, and putting it down. And they pick up 2 more runs, 91 for 8. So it's Christian Shalry bowling to Christian Ange, and he swings at this one and missing. So no run, 91 for 8. Hmm. 91 for 8 as Shalry bowls to Aj, and he tries to hit it to the onside. He beats the on the going for a second, trying to capitalize on an overthrow there, and they pick up two leg byes, 93 for 8. And it's the last ball of the over, Kavon, 93 for 8. So they have done well to get up to 93.
Yes, considering where they were, Brian, I believe they really put in the effort towards the end of the innings, and it's time to pay dividends, Brian.
Okay, so it's Christian Shalry, one legal delivery left, bowls, and he swings at it, and there'll only be a single. And Christian Ange believed that he should have done a little better with that. But 94 for 8. So the winning target will be 95. So for the Craft Masters to pick up the second spot in the final, they need to get to 95, while the Renegades will have to take 10 wickets or restrict them to less than 95.
Yes, I believe in the end that the Mabouya Valley Renegades, they were able to put a score on the board, at least something they could work with. And we've seen the way the wicket has played. It hasn't allowed the batsmen at times to come and play the shots that they believe they should be playing. So if the Renegades could bowl and hit the right areas, I believe Brian were in for a very good game.
Yes, as you said, if the bowlers bowl the correct lengths, the right line, it could be a tricky chase for the Craft Masters. So, just recap. The Renegades were out to bat first, and they were restricted to 94 for 8 in 15 overs. And when you return, the Craft Masters will be chasing 95 for victory, as we check in some of the highlights. 6 runs there. So it's Sammy bowling to Shadrach. And he's hit down the leg side, and he might. He's out! He's out! He's run out. Shadrach Theodore missed down the leg, missed the ball, and he was looking for the run there. And the ball thrown in by the keeper. He'll be bowling to Shadrach Descat. As he drives through the offside, he's going to get. Oh, he picks up a single. As a tumbling save there by Merlin Sami. Coming off the extra cover boundary. Outside. Oh, this one just slow delivery, and he's out! He's out! A slow delivery. And Ken Kadas was into the shot long before. Only succeeded in hitting into the air where it scored an extra cover.
Again, like we saw in the earlier match, Brian, when the bowlers have used the variation, they have used it to some good effect, and we see Ket Kadas losing his wicket here, playing this ball way too early, and in the end gifting a simple catch to the fielder at a short extra cover.
Yes, going to Craig Emmanuel and pushes forward of the edge, and he's caught! He's caught behind again, the right area there. Craig Emmanuel running into bowl to Denzel James. Full delivery into the air. Will he be out caught? 2-man circle. He takes the catch and he's out. He's out. Denzel James, he flings his bat. Not a good sign. And Denzel James goes. A full delivery there, cover on, and it is straight down the man at long off's throat. So it's 36 for 3. We're into over. Number 7, short, in the head goes, he will be out caught. Yes, he's out. He takes the catch. And this one was short. And Stanio trying to help it over square leg. So it's Sami bowling to Shadrach. And he's hit down the leg side, and he might. He's out! He's out. He's run out. Shadrach Theodore missed the ball, and he was looking for the run there. And the ball thrown in by the keeper. There's just in bowling to the pulls, and that's gone for 6. No two ways about it. Onto the roof of the stand it goes. And it's gone for 6. Bowling to Alex Joseph. And this one is off. He tried to flick to the onside. Again, this one not coming through of the top edge and being caught. So another wicket goes down. The wicket of Alex Joseph. Caught for 5.
Again, like you said, the ball just holding up on the batsman, and he was through with the 2-3 runs and over.
And he hits this one in the air. Another one in the air. He's going to be out caught. And the catch taken. Catch taken. Zachary Edmond trying to hit this one over extra cover. Only succeeded in it to the man at extra cover. So another wicket goes down. And he swings this one. Will it be caught? It's gone for 6. Yes, it does. Gone for 6. This one was shot and into his wicket and pulled this one over the man at mid wicket for 6. Taking this score to 80. So this one, that's where it's gone. It's gone down the long off for 4. 4 more runs to the 2. So it's Christian Shalvi bowling to Wade, but his down, it goes down to the fine leg. He slide there by Travis Gifford and 89 for 8. As Shalvi into Ash this time, and he swings at this one. Where is it gone? He doesn't take the catch, and they'll go back for the second. Yes, they come hurrying home for the second. So this one went off the edge. The man at third.
But Darren, where you?
I'm at Batcave.
Darren, what you doing there? We have a competition. St. Lucia is the SPL T20 tournament. From September 15th to October 2nd. Cricket. Lovely St. Lucian cricket. Come see Darren Sammy's Avatar City Blasters, Johnson Charles's Nagico South Castries Lions, Dalton Polius's Crozile Knights, Craig Emmanuel's Mabouya Valley Renegades, Gary Mathres Miku Trailblazers, Keddy Lesporus's Shockbox Viewfort South Sunrisers, Audie Alexander's Choiseul Craft Masters, and Keitha Prosper's SRDF Soufre Pitons. On September 15th, 16th, 17th, we'll be at the Soufre Mini Stadium. September 19th and 20th will be Mabouya Playing Field. September 22nd, 23rd and 24th, Philip Marsler Grounds in Viewfort. The semi-finals, September 29th at the Darren Sammy National Cricket Stadium. Third place and finals at the stadium as well. Get the full fixtures on the website www.splT20.net. It's all about the SPL T20 tournament.
That's all I'm hearing.
Don't miss it.
Thanks to technology, we can still enjoy some of life's most important moments. Just sign up to check your balance, manage multiple accounts, and pay your bills online through your bank. Even while doing what matters most. It takes just a few minutes to set up from a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Select My Account, a free, fast, and easy way to view and pay your electricity bills.
Shopbox opens the door to online shopping. Shop at your favorite stores and get delivery straight to your door. We make shopping simple. Just ask. Cut! Who let the dog in?
Sir, we have a delivery for 300 chew toys.
What? Rover?
Thanks to technology, we can still enjoy some of life's most important moments. Just sign up to check your balance, manage multiple accounts, and pay your bills online through your bank. Even while doing what matters most. It takes just a few minutes to set up from a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Select My Account, a free, fast and easy way to view and pay your electricity bills.
You booked your flight, hotel, and you got your visa? You bought a laptop, flat screen TV, sneakers for the kids, home theater system? Oh, and that juicer for mom. Stuff that into your suitcase and keep it under 50 pounds. You must be insane. Leave the headache to us. Maybe you don't have a US visa, but you want to shop abroad? We can still make it happen. We provide a physical US address for your online purchases. There are no hidden charges. Affordable local delivery and the lowest rates guaranteed.
But Darren, where you?
I'm at Bat Cave.
Darren, what you doing there? We have a competition. St. Lucia is the SPL T20 tournament from September 15th to October 2nd. Cricket, lovely St. Lucian cricket. Come see Darren Sammy's Avatar City Blasters, Johnson Charles's Nagico South Castries Lions, Dalton Polius's Crozile Knights, Craig Emmanuel's Mabouya Valley Renegades, Gary Mathres Miku Trailblazers, Keddy Lesporus's Shockbox Viewfort South Sunrisers, Audie Alexander's Choiseul Craft Masters, and Keitha Prosper's SRDF Soufre Pitons. On September 15th, 16th, 17th, will be at the Soufre Mini Stadium. September 19th and 20th will be Mabouya Playing Field. September 22nd, 23rd and 24th, Philip Marsler Grounds in Viewfort. The semi-finals, September 29th at the Darren Sammy National Cricket Stadium. Third place and finals at the stadium as well. Get the full fixtures on the website www.splT20.net. It's all about the SPL T20 tournament.
That's all I'm hearing.
Don't miss it.
Thanks to technology, we can still enjoy some of life's most important moments. Just sign up to check your balance, manage multiple accounts, and pay your bills online through your bank. Even while doing what matters most. It takes just a few minutes to set up from a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Select My Account, a free, fast and easy way to view and pay your electricity bills.
Shopbox opens the door to online shopping. Shop at your favorite stores and get deliveries straight to your door. We make shopping simple. Just ask. Cut! Who let the dog in?
Sir, we have a delivery for 300 Chew Toys.
What? Rover?
Back here at the Philip Mass leg round. Choiseul needing a 95 for victory. In the over number 1, Shem Severin bowling the first over. So it's Shem Severin bowling to Severin, and Severin bowling to Valence Setaj. He tries to pull this one around, but only succeeded in scooping it up to mid wicket, where Dale Stanio runs back and picks up, where they get a single. So it opens the account for the Craft Masters, 1 without loss.
Yes, Brian, and the Craft Masters only require a little more than 6 runs and over to secure a victory and book their place into the finals.
Yes, the avatars already sitting pretty, waiting. So let's see what Captain Craig Emmanuel can pull out of the hat. Only 94 runs on the tin. So it's Shem Severin, bowls. Oh, and this one, a knuckle crusher there from Shem Severin. This one just about back of a length, and Junior Henry was pushing forward there. Shem Severin, also one of the players in the national senior team. Tall, fast bowler from the police team. As he runs away from the road end, and he will be bowling to Junior Henry. And this one short, again not coming through, and Junior Henry was through the shot before the ball came, and that's a difficult cover that the batsman will face on a wicket like this. The ball stopping and not coming through. So if the captain gets his placing right, it could spell trouble for the opposition.
Yes, Brian, that's why I believe the Renegades, if they can hit the right line and length, Brian, they are in with a fighting chance.
Yes, they are in with a fighting chance. So it's Shem Severin bowling to Junior Henry, and he drives over the man at long on, between long on and mid wicket, and goes down to the boundary for 4. So Shem Severin just a little further up this time, and Junior Henry favoring the leg side. He's between mid wicket and mid on for 4.
And again, we see the bowler having started off with the right line and length, Brian. He decided to bring this one up, probably look into either induce the edge from the batsman or probably get him out some other form, but the batsman seizing the opportunity to hit this one over the top and collect 4 runs for himself.
Yes, so it's 5 without loss after the first over, and it will be Christian Ange to take it up from the Mola Sheikh end. Ange not as quick as Severin and as tall, but moves the ball a bit. Let's see how he could use the conditions to his advantage this evening. So 5 without loss. Unless the Renegades definitely will want to go down fighting. As Christian Ash bowls to Valej at us, and he tries to play it into the offside. Looks like came off the back part there. around the top of the thigh. So the grand final will be on Sunday at this venue, weather permitting. The weather's really given us a break, and to have these two games at Setter's Bowls. And this one, it beats him outside the house and they make it some height as well at Kovan. And that's sort of areas the bowlers need to be bowling there.
Yes, we see this one hitting the deck, and the bowler able to extract some serious bounce from this one, and the batsman deciding to just let that one go on through to the wicket keeper. So definitely the areas the bowler needs to be targeting if they want to prevent the Choiseul Craft Masters from overhauling their total of 94 for 8.
Okay, so it's Christian Aj bowling to Valet Shataj. This one is down the leg side and wide. And certainly with a score of 94, you would want to see very few wide deliveries. Six without loss, and we're into over number 2. Renegades trying to build some pressure. As he plays this one down into the gully region where the man at slip runs around. No run. 6 without loss. So it's Christian Ange again bowling to Setaj, and he advances, hits it up where the man from mid-off runs around to his right and picks up. 7 without loss. And so when you had a look at the crowd, what do you think is the crowd here this evening?
Well, Brian, I tried to make my way to the bar, and let me tell you, that was a difficult task. I found the going as difficult as the batsmen are finding it out there to score runs. So the place is pretty packed in, Brian, and so much so that I believe spectators are starting to fill the other section, Brian.
Okay, so this one again wide outside yours and gives him time to free his hands, hits it behind square and goes down for 4. So 4 runs there to Junior Henry. Taking the score up to 11 without loss.
And again, like you said, the batsman just being given a freebie by the bowler, and he was able to hit that very wide gap behind square on the leg side, and he got 4 runs for his effort.
Yeah, but these guys, these guys by now should realize Junior Henry favors the leg side. Okay, so Elsh bowls, and this one he goes again outside, just having a swish at this one, and missing. So goes to the keeper. So at the end of over number 2, it's 11 without loss. So it's Shem Severin to continue. Shem Severin to continue from the road end. As bowls now to Valej edge, and this time just missing the edge there. Just going past the edge there is Severin. Valej was playing tentatively forward there, Kovan.
And again, we see, Brian, that the going is not easy on this wicket. The batsman really has to apply himself if he wants to come out there and score runs.
Yeah. So it's Severin again. Bowling to Valej and a short. And he pulls this one around. That's going to go for 4. As slide and say and goes down behind square for 4. So Severin was again short, and enough time for Valles to get onto the back foot and hit it behind square for 4.
Yes, Brian, the bowlers must not be carried away, knowing that the shorter length would tend to be the better length to bowl. But on this occasion, the bowler just decided to drop it a bit too short, and the batsman having enough time to hit that one behind square for 4.
Yes, as Severin again bowling to Setaj. This time, much better delivery. Setaj having to just watch it go through to the wicket keeper. So it's 15 out lost. And this time he's into the air. Oh, a good save there. He's gone for 6. He's gone for 4. For a moment there, I thought he had it. A good attempt there by the fieldsman, where the bowler shot again, and he swung it around. But 4 more runs.
Yes, it's a pity there for the Mabouya Valley Renegades that they field on the square leg boundary. He couldn't have hold on to that one, and it still made its way to the boundary.
So 19 without loss. And this one is down the leg side and beats the keeper, 4 wides. So it's all going wrong there for Mabouya. I think the wheels are starting to come off.
Yes, I believe so. And let's hope, Brian, that there is a spare tire on that vehicle.
As we see the Craft Masters cheerleaders. (24) without loss in over number 3. As it's Severin again to Setaj, and this time he plays it back along the track. 24 without loss. Without loss. So it's Shem Severin to Setaj, and he goes for a big hit. I think it was a no ball which we didn't pick up the ball before, so it was a free hit, and he drives it into the covers where Dippolit makes a stop, but they go through for a single. 25 without loss, 26 without loss. Junior Henry on 8, and Valles set us on 11. So it's Shem Severin to Junior Henry this time. He bowls and he hits this one. Through the onside it goes. 4 more runs. So the good shot there. Go on. This one in the slot. And Junior Henry just flat batting it through mid-wicket for 4.
Yes, Brian, a total of 15 runs coming off that over. And like we always said, Brian, all it takes is just one over, be it one good over or one bad over, to shift the tide of the game.
Yeah. So it was certainly not a good over from the Renegades, from Severin. That's certainly not what Captain Craig Emmanuel was looking for. So Captain Craig Emmanuel might have to go into his bag of tricks to see what he can pull out.
Chances are, by the looks of it,
Shanro. We go to Shanro in the stands now.
And as you can see, I'm standing with the Choiseul Craftmasters cheerleaders. Ladies, how are you feeling right now?
Great, amazing.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good, wonderful. Oh, I'm fantastic, sweetie.
So let me ask you, why are you supporting Choiseul? Do you know?
Why are we supporting Choiseul? Because we're from Choiseul and we love the team. They're doing great for the entire tournament. So why not Choiseul Craftmasters all the way?
So let me ask you, who you think is going to win tonight's match?
Choiseul Craftmasters!
Who you think going to win? Choiseul! Make some noise! All right, so we're going to head back to Brian and then we're going to head back to the field for part 2 of the match for the semifinals.
Yes, that was Shanro with the Choiseul Craftmasters cheerleaders. As we go back to live action. Craig Emmanuel, the captain, now bowling to Junior Henry. This one he tries to swing it through the onside. Missing there. Let's see that in the baton. Okay, good pass. He got a rib tickler there. And they run through for a leg bite.
And we see Brian, the captain, Craig Emmanuel, deciding to take the ball himself and lead by the front.
Yes, he's going to try to lead by example. He's running in now, going over the wicket to Valed. Drive. Over the top it goes. Over mid-wicket for 6. Craig Emmanuel is right up in the slot there. And gave it the correct treatment. 38 without loss. And the Choiseul crowd enjoying that.
Yes, Brian, that just goes to show you the nature of the wicket. If the bowler finds the right line and length, then the batsman will struggle. But if the bowler decides to bring that ball too close to the batsman, then he will receive the treatment.
Yeah, so Emmanuel needs to think about it. So Emmanuel from the Bruce Villain bowling to Valed. And when he pulls this one around, that's gone away again. That's 4 more runs. Emmanuel is short down the leg side. And Valed just pulling this one around behind square for 4 more. As the Choiseul supporters go in a frenzy. And this one he just plays it short into the slip area, more gully area, soft hands, and they run through for a single. 43 without loss. Only 52 runs away.
And again,
from
Brian, it shows you just some good batting here. After having hit 2 boundaries, the batsmen are still looking to rotate the strike.
That's correct. The basics, following the basics. So it's Craig Emmanuel bowling to Junior Henry. And again, he just defends. Looking for a single, which is not there. So that's the end of the over. 4 overs bowled, 43 without loss. So it's a massive crowd here tonight. We're watching the second semi-final of the SPL T20 competition. Craftmasters so far on the way to 90, victory target of 95. They are 43 without loss. As it's Christian Ange from Magaran Chulet, and he's hit down to long off, where the man comes from the long off boundary picks up. .44 without loss. So, Kavon, the Craftmasters seem to be large and in charge, in total control.
Yes, Brian, like we've been saying, the batsmen need to spend time in the wicket in order to get accustomed to the pace and the bounce. And these two batsmen we see have settled in the wicket and they're now free to play their shots, Brian.
Yes, so it's Ash running. Magaran should have bowled. And he hit high. It's gone out of the ground. Out of the ground it goes. 6 runs. Junior Henry winding up there for this one. And the 50 up of 29 deliveries. 6 fours and 2 sixes. 50 up of 29 deliveries for the Craftmasters. This one, Junior Henry just winding up there, Kavon, and hitting this one over mid-wicket, way over mid-wicket for 6.
As you have said before, Brian, this batsman seems to be favoring the leg side, and when you bowl deliveries like that to the batsman, you need to expect that he's going to put you away.
Yes, and it was a slow delivery there from Shulet, but Henry just waiting and pounced on it and hit it over mid-wicket for 6. So it's 50 without loss. I mean, over number 5. So Craig Emmanuel must be a worried captain now. And the wheels started to come up very early for the Renegades, Kavon. As this time is outside your stump. So no run outside the off stump, and Henry was trying to cut this one or somewhere behind point. So it's Shulet again, down he goes. He hits this one through extra cover. Tumbling save there. And they pick up a single. 51 without loss. So, some 8 runs coming up the over so far. As Shulet again. Bowling to Valet, so that's the time he's down, he goes. He tries to hit it through the offside, but when he gets, while he was advancing, he got the ball on the toe of the bat. So, into over number 5 is 51 without loss. And he swings this one behind and they're going for a quick single. The wicketkeeper Denzel James runs around. Leg by signal. 52 without loss. So at the end of over number 5, it's 52 without loss. So it's 52 without loss. As we agree that we have drizzle. We agree that we have drizzle, but the Craft Masters are way ahead on the rate. $52 without loss. As it's Dale Stanio taking it up from the Bruceville and he bowls, and he plays it back along the track on the offside. No run. It's 52 without loss. So Stanio again. So this one, take a quick single. Oh, it beats the keeper, but they will not capitalize. It's 54. 53 without loss. 53 without loss. So Craig Emmanuel has a hold up in play for now.
The captain looking to make sure that he has his field set right, and then the hope of trying to secure a wicket. We see it's Dale Stanio bowling to Junior Henry. He's in, he bowls to Junior Henry. He gives himself some room, looking to hit that through the offside, but does not make contact with the ball, and it goes on to the keeper. The score now 53 without loss after 5.4 overs. And we see Dale is in to bowl to Junior. He hits this one. It's down the ground. It's gone to the long on fielder, who picks it up and returns it to the bowler. That's one more added on to the total. So we see the left-hander Centage comes on strike, and just a slight adjustment in the field. Dale is in to bowl. And the batsman, he gets this one full on the off stump and he hits it down to the fielder at long off, and they settle for 1. That now brings the over to an end. So after 6 overs, the Choiseul Craft Masters are 55 without loss, with Valet Centage on 26 and Junior Henry not out on 20. So the Craft Masters require another 40 runs from 9 overs to secure their place in the finals of the SPL T20 tournament. We now have Shadrach Descat to take up proceedings from the road end, and he will be bowling to Valet Centage. Descat is in to bowl to Centage, and he looks to heave this one through the leg side, unable to make contact, and the keeper goes and collects this one. So again, the Mabouya Valley Renegades, they're looking for a breakthrough, looking for their first wicket. As we see a slight adjustment to the field. Descart is into bowl to centers. This one is banged in short and he pulls it to the fielder at mid wicket and they settle for one. So we see right now the Choiseul Craftmasters are in a good position. They are looking for a 95, their winning target. We see the captain Craig Emmanuel just making some changes to the offside field as Descart is into bowl to Henry and it's down the leg side and the batsman come through for a single. And the umpire just indicates it's a wide. So again, the Mabouya Valley Renegades not having a big total to defend and they can't afford to be giving away these extras. St. faces up to Shadrach Descart and is in. He bowls this one. We have Centers advancing down the wicket, looking to hit this one back over the bowler's head, but does not make contact with it. And that is a dot ball. And the Craftmasters requiring just 37 more runs for victory off of 8.3 overs. And we have Descart is in to bowl to Centers. This one top edge, the fielder from fine leg comes around and he takes it. So we see Choiseul Craftmasters losing their first wicket with the score on 58, that of Valet Centage, caught off the bowling of Shadrach. Valet Centers going for 27 off of 28 deliveries. As we see the replay. This one dug in short and looking to get it to the boundary. He's only succeeded in giving the man a short fine leg a catch. The new batsman in the wicket is Christian Shalry. The batsmen were able to cross on that last delivery, so it is Junior Henry now on strike to face up to Shadrach Descart. Again, the captain Craig Emmanuel making sure that the field is set just right. And now we see Descart is running in to bowl to Henry. It's a short ball and Henry works this one behind square on the leg side. The fielder will come in to pick up and return to the keeper. One more added to the total. So we see Shalry to first his first ball. This one is dug in short by Descart and Shalry swivels this one around behind square leg and he picks up 4 off of his first delivery. So over number 7 comes to an end, and Choiseul Craftmasters are 63 for 1. Requiring now 32 runs from the remaining 8 overs at 4 runs and over. Dale Stanio will continue from the Bruceville end as Shalry faces him. Henry was the batsman, and he hits this one over the long on field, and that's another 6. So Choiseul Craftmasters now move on to 69 for 1 in the 8th over. This one is hit up to the fielder at long off, and they settle for 1. Henry moves on to 28. So as we see, Shalry just taking his guard, and is about to face his first delivery from Dale Stanio. This one was bowled on the line of leg stump, and the batsman looking to just tuck this one around the corner. He was unable to do so. So Brian, we see the going is so far it's been a smooth sailing, apart from the fall of that 1 wicket for the Craftmasters.
Yes, it's been smooth sailing for the Craftmasters, 70 for 1. As it's Dale Stanio to Junior Henry. And he goes over, long off, 6 more. 50. Christian Shalry. This one from hit by Christian Shalry, over, long off for 6.
So the Craftmasters requiring only 19 more runs from the remaining 7.1 overs to secure victory.
So it's gone up to 76 for 1. Also the SPL's relief fund for Dominica. $294 so far collected and counting. Continues on Sunday at the grand final. The Dominica Relief Fund curve on in effect. $294 collected so far.
Yes, patrons really showing their support for our brothers and sisters in Dominica, those who suffered at the hands of Hurricane Maria.
Yes, so right now the Renegades are suffering at the hands of
the Craftmasters.
Yeah.
Looks like we might have to take up a fund for them to probably lift their spirits.
Yes, you might probably have to give them some of the popular drink being served up pretty soon.
Yes, nothing like some good spirits to put them in good spirits.
So it's Captain Craig Emmanuel bowling from the road and bowl, and Junior Henry goes for a mighty swing there. 76 for 1. Craig Emmanuel bowling to Junior Henry. Outside your some money flashes and misses. It'll be interesting to see how many runs Junior Henry has scored through the offside. (76-1) Kavon, and I would say that Kraft Masters definitely in the driver's seat.
Yes, they're definitely in the driver's seat.
As again he goes for a big hit, and the keeper throws on the stump. And the Zing Bills goes light in.
With Kraft Masters only requiring just a mere 19 more runs from 6.4 overs. I believe the batsman Henry is trying to get it over quickly.
Right, in typical West Indian fashion. So it's Craig Emmanuel from the road end, bowling to Junior Henry. And he hits this one. It goes just over the man and out, should man and go down the boundary before. This one he had a mighty swing again, and it peeled off the edge, and the man on the circle at a short third man, not able to get up in time, and over the head it went down to the boundary for 4. So the bowling, Travis Gifford has now picked up the most wickets. He's on 8. And Sherwin Charles is leading the Junior Henry has gone back to the top of the leaderboard into the batting. As a shot delivery from Craig Emmanuel there, and it beats the keeper, and they go for a bye. 81 for 1. So it's 81 for 1 Kavon, and seems now a stroll in the park for the Kraft Masters.
Yes, they're within 3 mighty hits away from securing their victory, so it's only a matter of time, really.
Okay, so Craig Emmanuel bowls to Shalry. This one goes through him. Well stopped by keeper Denzel James. So, end of over number 9. 81 for 1. So it seems going to be a North versus West final, or North versus Southwest final. Avatar City Blasters versus the Kraft Masters final on Sunday.
Yes, and if we've been following these two teams, I believe Branya would agree that these two teams have been the 2 better teams of the tournament. So we're definitely in for a very entertaining finals.
Yes, these 2 teams, the 2 undefeated teams in the tournament so far, and as you said, the 2 teams that have played the better cricket so far, and deservedly being in the finals. So it's St. Ange, Christian Ange, the bowler, bowling to Junior Henry. Misses outside the off stump. 81 for 1. As Christian Ange bowls, and Denzel James, the keeper, misses this one. Goes down to third man. And they come back for two. Two wides. So this competition, Denzel James definitely not looking the player that we know he is. Whether with the bat or behind the stumps. So it's Christian Ange bowling to anyway, it's Christian Ange bowling to Junior Henry outside the off stump and wide. So target gets closer and closer. 85 for 1.
That delivery not helping the Renegades cause I mean the game is pretty much in favor of Choiseul Craft Masters, but it would be key for the Renegades to try to end this on a good note.
Yes. So it's Christian Ange bowling to Junior Henry. And it's through the offside. Down to the boundary it goes. And it goes for 4. So 4 more runs there to Junior Henry. Takes him on to takes him on to 36 and the score on to 89 for 1. This was short and wide, and the man at cover point not able to cut it off, and it went down to the boundary for 4. So it's 89 for 1. And it'll be Christian Ange again bowling to Junior Henry. He bowls short again, and he cuts, and he's dropped him. It was in and out. The man on the boundary there. Not coming up with the catch. Seemed to have injured his hand there. It's who's the fielder there? It looks like Shadrach Descat, the busy body man there. So it's 90 for 1. So another 5 runs required. So Kavon, the Craft Masters inch closer and closer to victory.
Yes, they are only 5 runs away from securing that second spot into the finals.
Okay, so it's Christian Ange again. Maybe bowling to Junior Henry. Bowling to Christian Shallery. And it's a dot ball. So ends the over. Ends the over. 90 for 1. So the umpires having a long distance chat there. So it's over. So 90 for 1. 90 for 1. As Craig Emmanuel bowls to Junior Henry. Tries to swing it on through the onside. Let's see if there's any bat on it there. No bat, and umpire Royal Cooper signals. So, one more run to the score, 92. 91 for one. It's one swing away, go on.
Yes, one swing away, and I wouldn't be surprised if this one swing happens in the next ball.
Okay. So it's Craig Emmanuel holding to Christian Shallery. He bowls, cobbles out of the run-up as the crowd is on their feet. 4 runs to go. So it's a hold up in play as the PA system been asked to hold on as Craig Emmanuel runs into bowl to Christian Shallery. He bowls and it's wide down the leg side and called by umpire Royland Cooper and signal. 92 for one. 3 more runs required of 30 balls, 29 balls now. As Craig Emmanuel bowls to Christian Shallery, and he hits it one high, and that's the winning runs. That's the winning runs. Choiseul Craft Masters into the final. And come on, tonight the Craft Masters are definitely the better side. They bowl a lot better and they also batted well and deserve to be in the final.
Yes, like we said earlier, a score of 94 proved not enough. In fact, Choiseul Craft Masters securing victory by some 9 wickets. So we saw that they were able to bowl well, restrict the Mabouya Valley Renegades to 94, and then they were able to win it comfortably in the end by 9 wickets.
Yes, so we see the Craft Master supporters on the field now. So we've come to the end of the second semi-final. First of all, we need to say thank God that we're able to play through the conditions, the weather conditions, all the rain we had yesterday. We really thought that the games would not have been played, had to be shifted from Soufrière to here. The crowd showed up. I want to thank them as well, all the officials. A good game, 2 good games. And in the end, the 2 better teams of the tournament in the finals on Sunday.
Yes, Brian, and again we need to thank the crowd for the turnout. I believe the turnout has been really positive, especially when we started this tournament down in Soufrière. So come Sunday, I'm expecting a packed house to see the 2 better teams of the tournament, the Avatar City Blasters and the Choiseul Craft Masters, take on each other in the inaugural SPL T20 tournament.
Well, on Sunday, we start off at 12 noon. And we hope that you will be able to join us again on Sunday at 12 noon. We cover the 3rd place playoff between the Trailblazers and the Renegades at 12 noon. And the big final at 4 o'clock between the Avatar Blasters, City Blasters, and the SPL Choiseul Craft Masters.
Yes, Brian, it's definitely been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Okay, so from us here, we go to the award ceremony for tonight. The man of the match being Travis Gifford for his 3 for 11 that broke the back of the Renegades in their inning. So we will be back here on Sunday, God's willing, weather permitting, at 12 noon for live coverage of the SPL T20 3rd place playoff and final. Kadas. Goes. Kadas hits it in the air. It's going, it's going, it's gone. It's 6 runs. 6 runs there. So it's Sami going to Shadrach. He's down the leg side and he might. He's out! He's out. He's run out. Shadrach Theodore missed the ball and he was looking for the run there. And the ball thrown in by the keeper. Shadrach Descat drives through the offside. He's going to get. Oh, he picks up a single. As a tumbling save there by Merlin Sami. Coming off the extra cover boundary. Outside. Oh, this one just slow delivery and he's out! He's out! A slow delivery. And Ken Kadas was into the shot long before. Only succeeded in hitting into the air where it's called an extra cover.
Again, like we saw in the earlier match, Brian, when the bowlers have used the variation, they have used it to some good effect, and we see Ken Kadas losing his wicket here, playing this ball way too early, and in the end gifting a simple catch to the fielder at a short extra cover.
Yes, ball to Craig Emmanuel and pushes forward off the edge and he's caught! He's caught behind again, the right area there. Craig Emmanuel was running into goal to Denzel James. Goal deliveries into the air. Will he be out caught? 2-man circle. He takes a catch and he's out. He's out. Denzel James, he flings his bat. Not a good sign. And Denzel James goes. A full delivery there, cover on, and hit it straight down the man at long off's throat. 7 short. 58 goes. He will be out caught. Yes, he's out. Takes the catch. And this one was short. And Stanio trying to help it over square leg. There's just in bowling too. He's only pulls, and that's gone for 6. No two ways about it. Onto the roof of the stand it goes. And it's gone for 6. Bowling to Alex Joseph. And this one is off. He tried to. This one he tried to flick to the onside. Again, this one not coming through. Of the top edge and being caught. So another wicket goes down. The wicket of Alex Joseph. Caught for 5.
Again, like you said, the ball just holding up on the batsman and he was through with the 2-3 runs and over.
And he hits this one in the air. Another one in the air. He's going to be out caught. And the catch taken. Catch taken. Zachary Edmond trying to hit this one over extra cover. Only succeeded in hit it to the man at extra cover. So another wicket goes down. And he swings this one. Will it be caught? It's gone for 6. Yes, it does. Gone for 6. This one was shot. And into his wicket and pull this one over the man at mid wicket for 6. Taking this score to 80. So this one, that's where it's gone. It's gone down the long off for 4. 4 more runs to the 2. So it's Christian Shalvi bowling to Wade, but he's down. It goes down to the fine leg. He slide there by Travis Gifford and 89 for 8. As Shalvi into Ash this time, and he swings at this one. Where is it gone? He doesn't take the catch, and they'll go back for the second. Yes, they come hurrying. It's Christian Shalvi. One legal delivery left. Bowls, and he swings at it, and there's going to be a 6.
Let me take off my shirt. I don't like that shirt. Let me take off my shirt.
I say Choiseul, you say that. I say Choiseul. All right. So by the sound of that, you all know that. And they're my side. That's my side. That's my side. And you guys just advanced to the finals. How does that feel?
Well, one thing I could say for sure, we all knew it. From the start, we knew that, all right? We were getting to the finals, right? Yes, we know that. So getting there is no surprise. We knew it, and we're going to win the final also.
So what was the strategy going into the competition?
Well, I know we have some big boys to deal with in Central, but we're never scared of them. I've sent out the message to them. We are coming, Central. We are coming. We're planning for you guys.
So you advance to the finals, and you're going to go up against Castries. You ready? Central Castries, are you ready?
We were born ready. Last time we played Central Castries, we beat them convincingly at the Philip Masley grounds, and this is what is going to happen again on Sunday.
So you guys are definitely going to take it?
Definitely. It's Choiseul Craftmasters!
Alright, so right now I'm going to hand over to Brian as they make the presentations.
Craig, unfortunately your team were unable to come out victorious in this one. And it looks like when your guys were up to bat, it was a bit difficult for the batsmen to get the ball away. What are your views in terms of the batting?
I think honestly most of our batsmen went out there and were quite too overzealous. You know, we didn't really assess the pitch as we should have, and that caused some of the really poor stroke play that we saw tonight. Okay, so what score would you have hoped your guys were able to put on the board? A score you know you'd have come out on the defending? Well, considering, having a look at the first game, we were looking at posting 130 to 60 runs. So we really played basketball. They've been playing good cricket, and I must say I wish them all the best in the final.
All right, tough luck on this encounter and all the best next year in the second edition of this tournament.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, and let me just pass on the mic now to Brian Calix.
Yes, and we are now speaking with the captain of the Choiseul Craft Masters. Already another win again under your belt, undefeated so far.
Yeah, we watched the first game and we analyzed how Mikud and Avatar City Blasters went on with the game, and we decided that we will bowl first and we stuck to our task. We bowl our pace bowlers. Most of overs, if you watch the game, we only bowled 3 overs of spin because we saw Gary was going for a bit of run, so we decided that we'll bowl our medium pace bowlers and bowl good lengths and restrict them to a target of 90 or 100.
Well, we're hoping that the pitch on Sunday will be a lot better than it was today. All the rain about, we're able to get at least both games in, but we're hoping on Sunday we have an excellent pitch and we can see a good battle between the Avatar City Blasters and the Craft Masters.
Yeah, most definitely. Everyone is eager to see that match because from day one, everyone is saying City Blasters versus Craft Masters. And I can't wait, and our guys can't wait to play that match on Sunday evening.
Well, we noticed that you also have had Craft Masters that you have a massive support. Are you expected to see even more support on Sunday?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, we're going to be painting the stadium orange.
Okay, well, congratulations on your win tonight and going into the final. We hope that it's going to be an exciting final and wish you all the best for Sunday's final.
Cheers, Brian. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to call on the man of the match to receive his award. It's Travis Gifford for his 3 for 11. So Travis, before you have a word, you'll receive your trophy, and then you'll come have a word with us. So Travis, you continue to perform well in the tournament. Another good performance for you today.
Yeah, definitely. It has another good performance for me, and you know, I made the team proud, and I'm proud of myself.
Do you think the pitch conditions had a bit to do with you picking up 3 for 11 today?
Not really. In spite of the pitch being a little bit slow today, you know, it's just, you know, sticking to the basics, you know, and I guess that delivered for me, you know, me getting 3 wickets today.
Well, congratulations on your Man of the Match award, and all the best in the final on Sunday.
All right, thanks. All right.
Well, we've just witnessed the end of the second semi-final where the Choiseul Craft Masters defeated the Mabouya Valley Renegades by some 9 wickets, and it will be all to play for on Sunday. From 12 o'clock it will be the Renegades playing against the Trailblazers, and from 4 o'clock the big final, Choiseul Craft Masters undefeated playing against the Avatar City Blasters, also undefeated. So it will be the final of the undefeated teams, and it's your pick, Avatars or the Craft Masters. So if you want to be here on Sunday, it's 4 o'clock at the Philip Master ground. Bowling to Junior Henry. Yeah, and he drives over the man at long on, between long on and mid wicket, and into Junior Henry this time. He bowls and he hits this one from the road end, bowling to Junior Henry, and he hits this one. It goes just over the man, and find out straight man and goes down to the boundary for 4. bowling to Junior Henry. Bowling to Wallen. And when he pulls this one around, that's gone away again. That's 4 more runs. Emmanuel bowling to Junior Henry. And he drives over the man at long on, between long on and mid wicket, and goes down into Junior Henry this time. He bowls and he hits this one. Through the onside it goes, 4 more runs. From the road end, bowling to Junior Henry. And he hits this one, it goes just over the man and out, straight man, and goes down to the boundary for 4. To Valles, drive. Over the top it goes. Bowling to Valles. And when he pulls this one around, that's gone away again, that's 4 more runs. Emmanuel is
now free to play their shots, Brian.
Yes, so it's Ash running. McGuire should have bowled. And he hits it high. It's gone out of the ground. Out of the ground it goes. 6 runs. Junior Henry winding up there for this one.
0.3 overs. And we have Descartes in to bowl to Centage. This one top edge. The fielder from fine leg comes around and he takes it. So we see Choiseul Craftmasters losing his first ball. This one is dug in short by Descartes, and Shalry swivels this one around behind square leg, and he picks.
To Junior Henry. And he goes over, long off, 6 more. 15. And Ash bowling to Junior Henry. And it's through the offside. Down to the boundary it goes. And it goes for 4. He bowls, short again. And he cuts. And he's dropped him. It was in and out. The man on the boundary there. Not Emmanuel bowls to Christian Shalry. And he hits it one high and out, and that's the winning runs. That's the winning runs. Choiseul Craftmasters into the final. And come on, tonight the Craftmasters are definitely the better side. They bowl a lot better, and they also batted well and deserve to be in the final.
Yes, like we said earlier, a score of
But Darren, where you?
I'm at Batcave.
But Darren, where you?
I'm at Batcave.
Darren, what you doing there? We have a competition. St. Lucia is the SPL T20 tournament from September 15th to October 2nd. Cricket, lovely St. Lucian cricket. Come see Darren Sammy's Avatar City Blasters, Johnson Charles's Nagico South Castries Lions, Dalton Polius's Grozile Knights, Craig Emmanuel's Mabouya Valley Renegades, Gary Matres Miku Trailblazers, Keddy Lesporus's Shockbox Viewfort South Sunrisers, Audie Alexander's Choiseul Craftmasters, and Keitha Prosper's SRDF Soufre Pitons. On September 15th, 16th, 17th will be at the Soufre Mini Stadium. September 19th and 20th will be Mabouya Playing Field. September 22nd, 23rd and 24th, Philip Masley Grounds in Viewfort. The semi-finals, September 29th at the Darren Sammy National Cricket Stadium. Third place and finals at the stadium as well. Get the full fixtures on the website www.splT20.net. It's all about the SPL T20 tournament.
That's all I'm hearing.
Don't miss it.
Thanks to technology, we can still enjoy some of life's most important moments. Just sign up to check your balance, manage multiple accounts, and pay your bills online through your bank. Even while doing what matters most. It takes just a few minutes to set up from a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Select My Account, a free, fast, and easy way to view and pay your electricity bills.
Shopbox opens the door to online shopping. Shop at your favorite stores and get deliveries straight to your door. We make shopping simple. Just ask. Cut! Who let the dog in?
Sir, we have a delivery for 302 toys.
What? Rover?
Thanks to technology, we can still enjoy some of life's most important moments. Just sign up to check your balance, manage multiple accounts, and pay your bills online through your bank. Even while doing what matters most. It takes just a few minutes to set up from a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Select My Account, a free, fast, and easy way to view and pay your electricity bills.
You booked your flight, hotel, and you got your visa? You bought a laptop, flat screen TV, Snickers for the kids, home theater system? Oh, and that juicer for mom. Stuff that into your suitcase and keep it under 50 pounds. You must be insane. Leave the headache to us. Maybe you don't have a US visa, but you want to shop abroad? We can still make it happen. We provide a physical US address for your online purchases. There are no hidden charges. Affordable local delivery and the lowest rates guaranteed.
But Darren, where you?
I'm at Batcave.
Darren, what you doing there? We have a competition. St. Lucia is the SPLT